Assalamu alaikum, everybody. How are you all doing? Today is Trending Tuesdays with me, Sister Nicola.
And Sister Layla. Any of you are new, my name's Layla, and I'll be like, sometimes you may not see me in the other video, in the other live session make stories, but I'll still make stories sometimes. So that will like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Islam stuff except for grown-up stuff. I won't be doing grown-up stuff like sad stuff. Mommy will be doing.
Today is Trending Tuesdays, and what we do is we have a selection of stories from the previous week that have done well on our About Islam Facebook page. Assalamu alaikum, Jules. How are you doing?
Jules, I really missed you. How was March break, everybody?
I hope you're doing well, sister. So Trending Tuesdays is all about the hot topics from the previous week that we had trending on our website and our Facebook page at www.aboutislam.net. So today we're going to talk about the preparation. Most of the stories are in preparation for Ramadan, because as you know, in a matter of months, it is Ramadan, inshallah. May Allah help us all reach it. So please say Assalamu alaikum to us in the comments. Layla will be popping on and off from time to time. But do say Assalamu alaikum in the comments. Do let us know any comments that you may have regarding what we're talking about, and tell me where you're from as well. I'm originally from the UK. I lived for 12 years in Egypt, and now we're living in Canada, and we are starting to see the melt, the big melt of all the snow and ice, inshallah. So we're getting a bit wet at the moment from all the melting, but alhamdulillah. So today we're going to talk about the season of goodness, which is Rajab, Shaban, and Ramadan, of course. So, we are I don't know. I saw a post the other day saying 60 days or something. I think we're less than that now away from Ramadan. So, brothers and sisters, it's really, really time that we need to start preparing for the holy month of Ramadan, because it's going to be on us very fast. Subhanallah. Our time changed as well, sister, on Sunday. So we are now in sunlight hours, which is nice as well, alhamdulillah. So yes, we're going to talk about the season of goodness, times, situations, places to make dua. This is really important, especially as Ramadan is coming, and we should be making the most of good deeds at this time, inshallah. We have a lovely little story about how medieval Ireland has a very special connection with Muslims or Islam, and it's a very nice story. And of course, we are going to talk about, is it recommended that we should fast in Rajab? So all of these things we're going to talk about today. I want to see your comments and your salams and where you're from, all in the comments, and I do read them all out. And the first one is from a brother, I believe, in Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum, brother, but I don't read Arabic very well, so I'm sorry I can't read your name, but I hope you are fine. Assalamu alaikum, Mus Glory from Nigeria, mashallah. How are you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum from Mohammed El Nouri from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How is Egypt right now? Assalamu alaikum, Louisa. How are you doing, Louisa? That's a pretty name. Very nice. So without further ado, let's get on with the first story, which is the season of goodness. I'm just going to drop you the link in the comments, and then you can click on this to read later on if you like. It's a very nice article, and it's preparing us basically for the season of goodness, and also, of course, for Ramadan, which is soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, Rashid. May Allah bless you also, brother. How are you doing? Assalamu alaikum, Numan. How are you doing? You're from Pakistan, mashallah. Salam, Angela. I haven't heard from you for a while. How are you doing, sister from Scotland? I recognize you. So, as you know, we are now in the month of Rajab. So we only have the rest of this month, Shaban, and then it is, of course, Ramadan. And these 3 months are 3 blessed months. We have Rajab, Shaban, and Ramadan. They're 3 blessed months indeed. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to make this dua at the start of these months. O Allah, bless us in the months of Rajab and Shaban and take us to Ramadan. Ameen. So we have to, from now, if you haven't already, start to assess your readiness for the blessings of Allah in these months, Rajab, Shaban, and Ramadan. Ahmed al-Banna says the Prophet's dua for barakah, blessings, in these 3 months indicates their high position and great merits. So these 3 months hold a lot of great merits and rewards. So we really must do what we can. Rajab is like the gateway to Ramadan, if you like. At this time, observing fasting as well as other good deeds in Rajab is praiseworthy, like doing so in the rest of the sacred months. There are 4 sacred months in Islam, and Rajab is one of them. And basically, when you fast in any of these sacred months, it is recommended by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And when you do, obviously, there is very big reward. Alhamdulillah. Shaban is the countdown to Ramadan. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast a lot in this month, and when asked by Usama ibn Zayd, may Allah be pleased with him, he said, Prophet Muhammad said, it is a month people disregard that is between Rajab and Ramadan. In that month, deeds are presented to the Lord of the worlds, so I like my deeds to be presented while I am fasting. So there's another indication that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did fast during Rajab and Shaban, and in Shaban he would also make a lot of dhikr and all things like this whilst fasting, so he's getting a lot of reward. So we can do that as well, and of course it's all in good practice for what is the ultimate goal, which is Ramadan, of course. Living until Ramadan is a great favor and blessing of Allah. It is the month of great blessings, forgiveness, and mercy, which we all know. And, may Allah help us all reach this month so that we can feel the benefits and fruitfulness of Ramadan, so that we can ask Allah over and over again to forgive us, and that we and accept our fast. So we're fasting, we're getting the high iman boost that of many of us get during Ramadan, and we are also doing lots of good deeds and so on, lots of reading of the Quran, lots of dhikr, all these things during Ramadan. So, but it all starts from now. So where you can, try and fast, try and do your dhikr, start reading the Quran a lot more. So you are all preparing for Ramadan. It's really important, of course. So if you haven't been reading your Quran a lot, now's a good time to get it from the shelf or wherever you put it and start reading it. So, in Ramadan, you are already in that mindset, and it's not feeling overwhelming for you to start reading it and trying to finish it, inshallah, by the end of the month. Assalamu alaikum, Ajaz from Kashmir. How are you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum. Oh, sorry. Brother Muhammad says Egypt is good. Alhamdulillah. I'm glad to hear that, brother. Louisa, alhamdulillah, I'm good, sister. Jazakallah khair. I'm from the United Kingdom. Oh, where are you from? I'm also from there. Assalamu alaikum, Jano, Giselle, how are you doing, brother? Warm greetings from Algeria. Assalamu alaikum, Rashid, how is it there? I hope you're doing well, brother. Assalamu alaikum, Hikmat, how are you doing? Hello, Afolabi, have I said your name right? I hope so, brother. How are you doing? You're fine, alhamdulillah. Angela, alhamdulillah, I'm glad you are. Assalamu alaikum, Faisal from Bangladesh. And Taufik Tausif is asking, how can you remove bad thoughts? Well, I'm not a counselor or a scholar, brother, but what I will do, I know we have some articles based on this question. So at the end of the live session, I will comment under yours and I will give you some links for that, inshallah. So, brothers and sisters, are you excited for Ramadan? Are you preparing for Ramadan? Are you, motivated? Are you feeling the spirit, or does it take you a little while to get into the Ramadan spirit? I'm not feeling it quite yet, but I think given a few more weeks, I will start to feel very excited and very happy for this time. I think I'm already preparing what I'm going to do to make my daughter feel happy at this time. We bought some little star lights so we can put them in, just so it's something nice for her to see and to be a part of and so on. And so if I do that and I do decorate the house for her, I'm going to show you all, but that will obviously be near Ramadan, not now. So we will talk about that nearer the time. You're from Nottingham, sister. I'm from Mansfield, near Nottingham. So there you go, small world, subhanallah. She's doing very well. I don't know where she's disappeared to right now, but I'm sure she'll come back very soon. Layla, yeah. Where are you? Finding something. Oh, she'll come soon, inshallah. So let me know, are you ready for Ramadan? How are your preparations going? What are you doing to prepare for Ramadan? And brother Ajaz, all of you in Kashmir are in our prayers, brother, every time, and I will make dua at the end, as always, for everyone, especially those in places where there is conflict and oppression. Assalamu alaikum, sister Sania. How are you doing? You're from India, mashallah. Mashallah. How are you doing, sister? Assalamu alaikum, Stephanie. Yes. I'm assuming you means yes, you're prepared for Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum, Lindas. You're from Kuwait, mashallah. I bet it's hot there right now, right? We're getting into the above zero temperatures now in Canada, I'm happy to say. You are ready, Stephanie, alhamdulillah. We're getting there, alhamdulillah, but we will see. The lights are fun and festive. They are, Jules, and we did have some when we were in Egypt, and now I'm going to put them. I've bought some already, and I'm going to buy another lot with little stars. I found them, and I even know where I'm going to put them. Already my brain is working, see? So this is the physical part though, but it helps the kids be excited, and it helps them understand that this is a very special month, mashallah, and they should really enjoy it and love this month like all of us, shouldn't they? So it'll be nice. I am from, but I'm not your mother, Tausif. I'm not that old. You can call me sister, it's fine. I am from the UK originally, alhamdulillah. We're now living in Canada. My name's Nicola Faisal. That's my name. I can't say much more than that. You can't wait for Ramadan. It's a blessing month full of rewards. It really is. And I'm very happy that it's almost upon us. And time goes very fast indeed. So we really have to knuckle down and start preparing now, alhamdulillah. Getting prayer room ready this weekend, mashallah, Stephanie. That's really good to hear. And it is actually a very important point to have a very nice space in your house as like a spiritual calming place, especially in Ramadan. I like that idea, subhanallah. Jazakallah khair, Shekon Lumi. Interesting talk. Thank you very much. I am happy that you think so. That was my notes falling. I got them, alhamdulillah. So as part of Ramadan, and even before Ramadan, if you want to start getting your mind in the track of Ramadan, it's important to make a lot of dua, of course. So when what situations, should we say, is dua accepted? So listen, this is very important. I'm going to put the link, and I have to tell you, this is probably one of the most worthwhile articles you will ever read regarding Islam and dua. And it's really, 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 really worthwhile, because it tells you the times, places, situations when dua is accepted. So really, I recommend this. I really recommend this article to you all as much as possible. I'll just go back to the comments and then I'll start reading. MashaAllah, Abdullah, how are you doing, brother? Where is my daughter? I don't know. I've called her. She's doing something. I don't know what she's doing. She will come along soon, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, Sister Stephanie. Hi. Thank you very much. Taha, salam alaikum, brother. Right, let's get on to dua and the situations, places, times that is the best to do that. So, a person who has been wronged or oppressed, if this person, the wronged person or an oppressed person makes dua, it will be accepted. A person in severe difficulty, calamity has struck. So if you think about maybe somebody who's had an earthquake, God forbid, but you know, they happen a lot these days. If there's been an earthquake, and this is an example, you can all think of different calamities. I'm just giving an example. If a calamity is struck, like an earthquake, and somebody is in severe difficulty, this person makes dua, it will be accepted. A person who is traveling. How many of you, when you travel, make dua? I always remember when I make dua, when I'm traveling. I always remember to make dua when I'm traveling. It's probably the only time I actually remember to make dua, but it is really important. Two times actually I remember to make dua, and the other thing is coming soon, but traveling is one of them. So whenever I'm flying to see my family or my husband's family, or if we are going a long distance here,
sorry, I'm just finding my Lego friends Lego that me and my mom got, my dad and my mother, about when I had my birthday on December, Christmas Eve, that no Muslim celebrates. I have a Lego box. It's me and her Lego friends. Maybe some of your daughters, or like if you have daughters, maybe some of them know this, and it comes with Mia. This is the doll that's inside.
That's really important for you all to know, I'm sure. Alhamdulillah.
Love you, Jules. Love you, everybody. I'm playing. And if any of you ask me a question, I'm going to be right here. But I'm going to be playing with my Lego.
Inshallah. So whenever I'm traveling, I always remember to make dua. So please, this is a very easy time to make dua, and it is accepted. A person who is fasting, of course, Ramadan is coming, and if you're doing any voluntary fasts in Rajab or Shaban, or any time really, if you do your Monday and Thursday fast, or if you're making up fast, you're fasting. When you make dua, it will be accepted, inshallah. Just a second, Layla. Just don't be so loud because people can't hear.
Yeah, but
when one who is reciting Quran or has just finished reciting Quran, if you make dua, it will be accepted. When you go and perform Hajj or Umrah, of course, making dua for someone in their absence. So, you know, many of us make dua for our friends or loved ones in their absence. And, you know, when you do, the angels will say Ameen, meaning the same to you. So this is a really important one to remember. So if you're making dua for a brother you haven't seen or a sister you haven't seen, and you're asking for their good health, the angels will say Ameen, and inshallah the dua will be back on you as well. Alhamdulillah. This is how beautiful this religion is. I really love it. A person who is in the state of remembering Allah constantly. So the more that you're making dhikr and the more that you are remembering Allah, your dua will be accepted. And the just ruler. So obviously, if any of you become future leaders, just remember to be just, and inshallah, your dua will also be accepted, inshallah. So at what times are dua more likely to or are accepted? The last third of the night. This is another time I really remember every night to make my dua, because it's really important. So, it's if you split the night into 3, so you have the time between Maghrib and Aisha, and then Aisha, and the last third. There is a great article somewhere on our website that explains when is the last third. I'll try and find it at the end and put it in.
Can I show you something?
One second, Layla.
Very quick.
Quickly, because we're in the middle of this. It's very important.
Mia, her name's Mia, and she comes in the Lego. Hello, everybody. My name's Mia, as Layla said, and I have my friends, but they're not here. So maybe next time, Layla's mom will bring my friends another set, so I can go to their house, and they can come to my house. Bye.
Okay. So the last third of the night, it's very important at this time to make dua. When the adhan is called, so between the adhan and ikmah, have I said that right? This is when is the time you make it. If you make azan in this time, it will be accepted. During the prayer, of course, you are closest to Allah when you're in sujood, prostrating, and before the end of the prayer. So just before you say assalamu alaikum, make your dua, and also in sujood or when you're prostrating. After prayer, once you finish your dhikr, make dua. The special hour on the Friday. Now, scholars not sure, or they can't agree. There are 2 opinions on this. Some say it's between the 2 khutbahs on the Friday speech. When the imam, he gives the speech, then he sits down, and then he gives the speech again. Well, whilst he's sitting down, some say this is the time to make the dua. But others say it's in the last period before Maghrib. That's the hour. So the best thing to do is just make as much dua in both times, just in case, on a Friday. If you wake up at night and then perform your wudu, if you make if you make dua after that, Allah will accept it. Before drinking Zamzam water, so if you're off to Saudi Arabia, you must bring some back, and if you can, bring back some for your family and friends so that they can also, after they drink the Zamzam water, they can make dua. The month of Ramadan, which is coming, inshallah, this is a month of mercy and of forgiveness, so it's really important to make your dua during this month. Laylatul Qadr, or the night of decree, the night of power. This is a very important time and a very important night to make your dua, because, of course, Allah answers everything on this night. So please don't forget that, especially as this Ramadan and this night will be coming soon. Visit your sick, so important to do, and make dua. And when it rains. Now, I think when we live in countries where there's a lot of rain, we should make the most of this time, really, because, there are people who live in countries that there are not enough rain. Imagine all the dua that's getting accepted in England or in Canada or in the US when it rains, certain parts of the US, because I know there's other parts that it doesn't rain a lot, but if in these countries, if you're making dua just when it rains, imagine how much of your dua will be accepted. SubhanAllah, it's really a beautiful religion, alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum, Eunice from Turkey. You are a very kind person. Thank you very much, Eunice, and I'm sure you are as well. May Allah bless you and your daughter. May Allah bless you and your family as well, Eunice. And Eunice is saying assalamu alaikum to you, Layla.
Salam alaikum, Eunice. And guess what, Eunice? I have a friend in my old school in Manor House. Maybe some of your daughters or son are there. And I have a friend called Eunice.
She had a friend last year called Eunice, yes. You're welcome, dear sister Stephanie. Tausit is from Kashmir.
Your name's Stephanie?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Khan. How are you? Jules, love you too, Layla. Louisa, mashallah, she's so beautiful. Jazakallah khair, sister. Layla, Khan is saying assalamu alaikum to you.
Hi, Khan. Guess what, sister? Stephanie. In the Lego friends that I just told you.
Oh, I think one of the girls' name is Stephanie.
This is Stephanie.
Oh, she's sure. Okay. One of them is called Stephanie, mashallah. Please kindly make dua for my grandmother. I lost her this morning. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Abdullah. My deepest condolences to you and your family. May Allah forgive all of her sins and may Allah grant her paradise, inshallah. We have to remember, to him we shall return. So may Allah bless her with paradise, the highest level, brother. Ameen. And he's saying regards to you, Layla, as well.
Thanks.
Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad. Is any definite night during Shaban which called Barat? I don't believe so, brother, but I will look it up for you. I don't believe there's any authentic hadith about that. Hi, Muhammad is saying hi, Layla. Eunice is sending you a picture. I'm from England, Iman. How are you? Assalamu alaikum, another Eunice, mashallah, from Kenya. May Allah reward you for the great job that you're doing. May Allah reward you and your family as well, Eunice, for everything.
Hi, Stephanie.
Inshallah.
Stephanie.
Assalamu alaikum, Claire. How are you doing, sister? Jazakallah khair, Stephanie. She's very precious, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, you're lucky to have me, Mommy.
There you go. The next, we're coming away a bit from Ramadan and Rajab, but this is a lovely story that we featured on our page last week. There was a new discovery just recently of a medieval Irish manuscript from the 15th century AD, and it has really revealed a very great connection between Ireland and the Muslim world. SubhanAllah. And a professor at the College Cork University is in the Irish department. He said, we found that our medieval European doctors in Ireland during the 1400s were exploiting medical knowledge from Muslim physicians and biologists of the Islamic world. Canon of Medicine, which some of you may know, was written by a Muslim polymath called Avicenna. That's his Western European name, Avicenna. And this manuscript, called the Canon of Medicine, was used in Ireland to train European doctors. So isn't that a beautiful discovery, mashallah? I mean, the whole golden age of the Islamic world really fascinates me, and I really love to hear about it. And that is such a lovely connection to Ireland at that time. You know, Europe in medieval times was actually really in the Dark Ages, whereas the Muslim world at this time was flourishing. And it's really nice to see that the doctors in Ireland were being trained with this wonderful manuscript called the Canon of Medicine, mashallah. That's really nice. I will try and read it. Eunice says, La ilaha illa anta subhanak inna kuntu mina zalimin. This dua of Prophet Yunus. That's the Arabic, which I said very badly, but if you can give me the English to be even better and I can read it just for those who aren't speaking Arabic, like myself. Assalamu alaikum, MD Aslam. How are you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum to Layla. And she will say assalamu alaikum to you as well. Your daughter is so adorable, same as you from India. Jazakallah. Oh, same as Ireland. I'm so sorry, man. I need to know my flags. You live in Ireland, so that story would be really nice for you to read, I think. Wait a minute, Layla. I'm going to put the link into the comments so you can read that, because it's a really fascinating story, alhamdulillah. So I'll just put that in.
So, as I was going to say, if any of you live in Ireland, there's two girls that I really like. One, there's a big sister called Elena and another one called Clara. They're both girls and they're making like slime challenges.
Yes, they are kids on a YouTube channel. So these aren't kids; they're not going to watch that channel.
I know.
Hi, precious princess. Inshallah, both love her. She's very smart. Jazakallah khair, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Physical therapy time for my man. I'll see you next time, inshallah. Love you both. God bless you always. God bless you always as well, Jules. And I hope everything goes well, inshallah, with your son. I'm just scrolling down here to read more comments. Andalus, the best time to live. This is what Eunice, and I'm assuming you're referring back to the Islamic Golden Age. And Iman says, thank you so much, sister, mashallah. You're welcome, my dear sister. Right, the last story I want to read to you or talk to you about, not story, but article, which did extremely well as we started the month of Rajab, which was last week. Which is it recommended to fast? Is there a fatwa saying that we should fast during this month of Rajab? And the scholars say, actually, observing, or Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, observing voluntary fasting during the sacred months, including Rajab, is recommended. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to urge his companions to fast 3 days of each sacred month. As you know, there are 4 sacred months in Islam, and Rajab is one. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to recommend his companions to fast 3 days in each of these sacred months. There is no authentic hadith about a specific day in Rajab to fast. I need to point that out. Some people ask us, what about the night of the 27th of Rajab? There is no authentic hadith saying that we should fast on this day. So I just wanted to point that out. But if you can fast in Rajab, it's full of blessings. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did say that any kind of voluntary fasting in these sacred months is full of benefits. So at least try 1 or 2 or maybe 3, like he recommended his companions to do, and you will get rewarded, inshallah. So that's all the stories that we have for you that I have chosen. Every Tuesday we are here, brothers and sisters, around the same time. I select some of the top articles from the previous week that I think will be interesting for us to talk about. And today really has been a very good interactive session. I'm very happy about that. And of course, as we go closer and closer to Ramadan, we are going to talk a lot more about it with tips and so on. So do stay tuned in the next few Tuesdays, because I'm sure we're going to talk a lot about Ramadan and important Islamic events that happened during this time. Now, brothers and sisters, do you feel like you like to blog? Are you a writer? Do you like to write about your opinions? Do you like to share your opinions? Do you enjoy writing? Do you see yourself as a writer? If yes, then this link that I'm posting now is very beneficial. We are looking for bloggers to write voluntarily for us. If you feel that you can do that, then please click on the link that I've just put in and submit your blog, and they will be chosen, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, MD. We don't have WhatsApp, brother, but I'm coming to that shortly anyway. We'll tell you what we have got. But if you, as I'm saying, if you do like to blog, have a look at this link, and please feel free to submit your piece of writing, and maybe you can see yourself on our page, on our webpage, on our website, and you might see yourself in black and white. And if that's your dream, please go ahead and do that. I'm just trying to scroll now with the comments. Just give me a minute. Oh, I lost it. I lost the scroll bar. Anyway, I will do it in a minute, inshallah, because it's very difficult.
And the Tuesday before Ramadan, we will say then Happy Ramadan, because maybe there won't be like, maybe on Tuesday it'll be Ramadan, or who knows.
We'll have to see.
And just to tell you now, I know it's not Ramadan, but Happy Ramadan.
Inshallah.
Right.
The next thing is, if you are struggling with a private issue, relationship, or you are suffering from mental health problems or anything like that, AboutIslam.net are now running a professional service with 2 of our trusted counsellors. We have discounts with 2 of our trusted counsellors, and they offering a counselling service for you if you are interested. And I have put that link also in there in case you are interested and you want some one-to-one personal counselling with our counsellors. Please feel free to click and check that out. Now, getting back to Telegram, we don't have WhatsApp because, there's not very good security on there at the moment. And I don't want to be giving my number out, I'm sorry, to everyone. So we do have a messaging app, though, and it is called Telegram. So if you are interested in that, you can subscribe to our Telegram channel, and I have just put the link in the comments. I put on there 2 to 3 top stories of the day, and sometimes I'll put quotes that are popular, and sometimes I run a poll. So please feel free to subscribe and join us over on Telegram. And we also have a newsletter. The newsletter is out every Sunday, and that features About Islam's top articles of the week, which includes counsel letters and a video as well. So please feel free to subscribe to our newsletter. We are waiting for you and looking forward to seeing you on there. And if you are a convert to Islam, we have a group especially for converts, About Islam, supporting converts. It is open to everyone, brothers and sisters. It's not we open it up to everyone because, as we know, converts get support from you guys who are born into Islam, and if you have knowledge, you can really help us out, and a lot of you do, alhamdulillah. So it is open to everyone, but it's especially designed for supporting converts. So if you are a convert, or you feel you can help, or you feel you just want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to join our group. I've put the link also in the comments. You do have to answer the questions. There are some questions you need to answer. If you don't answer the questions, we won't accept you in. So that's important to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, and that is all from me today. I have really enjoyed talking to you all. Alhamdulillah, it's been a really nice chat, and it's been really interactive. I do love it when people chat back to me. I really enjoy that conversation. I will make dua now. May all of us, all Muslims all over the world reach Ramadan, Ameen, and may Allah accept all our voluntary fasts and all our good deeds running up to Ramadan and indeed during Ramadan, Ameen. May Allah help all of our oppressed brothers and sisters out there all around the world. There are so many. May Allah give them patience and help to be able to cope with the situations that they are in. And if anybody has sadly died through these oppressive situations, may Allah grant them paradise. Ameen. May Allah bless all of you, brothers and sisters. We really appreciate everything that you do when you're following our page, when you're liking our articles, when you're commenting, when you're coming on to all our live sessions, because we have lots of live sessions throughout the month. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate your support. So Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless all of you with goodness and health, and give you all a blessed week. And I will see you all, inshallah. And Layla will see you all, inshallah.
And I'm so excited to see you the next Ramadan, because guess what? I'm going to be showing you a picture.
Inshallah. So may you all have a very blessed week, inshallah.
And it will be a cookie or something all about all of you, and I'll try to I'll draw a big cookie and a heart and 2 hearts, and I'll show it at you the next Tuesday. And Mommy has to remind me to do that on the weekends.
Okay, everybody. May Allah bless you all with a blessed week full of health and happiness. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bye.